Thank you everyone for participating in the webinar. I'm Tomas from Xtract team, and the idea in this short call is to show you and to tell you firstly a little bit about Xtract and how we are working with the Appficiency team. We are from Xtract team. Xtract is an application that works all together with NetSuite and also different ERPs, but mainly here and today what we be seeing is the connection with NetSuite and Microsoft. And so basically what you will be able to do with Xtract working all together with your ERP is to automate the complete flow of purchase invoices, the invoices you receive, of course, from vendors or suppliers. What our application does is it uses AI technology to read invoices with a very high level of effectivity. Okay, we are talking about around 95% of effectivity. This is regardless of the format of the document and the origin. So you can be receiving invoices from the US, from Canada, from Europe, from anywhere in the world, and the application will be capturing each single piece of information from that invoice and posting it automatically in NetSuite, Microsoft, or whatever ERP you use. In this case, if you're coming from Appficiency, I imagine you use NetSuite or Microsoft, as I was saying. So I will share a little bit about our company. Here we have like a little overview about how we are working with Appficiency team. The idea, as I was saying, is to optimize the operations between using Xtract all together with the ERP you are already using with Appficiency, whether it is Microsoft or NetSuite. This webinar altogether between the two sites will take around 60 minutes. I would say it would be a little bit shorter, but anywhere along the way, whenever you want, you can scan the QR code that is in the screen in order to book a call with us, so we can discuss the use of the application, the price, and any other concerns you may have about this application. So, as I was saying, I'm Tomas, and also in this webinar is Shayan participating. He's a product marketing manager at Appficiency. I'm a co-founder at Xtract, and also Eric will be taking his place in the webinar, who is a solution consultant for Appficiency.
Awesome. Thank you, Tomas. Hi, everyone. Happy to be here. My name is Shayan Rastgou. I'm the product marketing and channel manager here at Appficiency. And before we move on to our products, I want to just tell you a little bit about our company. We were founded about a decade ago, actually, by some of the veterans in the NetSuite industry. Johnny Than is our CEO and principal, and initially our focus was on solving the most complex problems in the ERP industry. However, very soon we realized that there's a major gap in the construction industry, where we actually entered and became the market makers, the first to bring in NetSuite capabilities to the vertical and create software on top of NetSuite's core ecosystem that actually allow it to serve clients in that specific vertical. Over the years, we've become very vertically oriented. So we have different software in advertising, media publishing, warehouse and distribution, where you guys come in, and as well, like I mentioned, construction. So that is it about Appficiency. I'll pass it on back to Tomas.
So regarding Xtract, as I was saying at the beginning, we are a pretty new company. We started around 2015. Today we have around 200 companies using our application, all together with different ERPs like SAP, Oracle, NetSuite, Microsoft, but also smaller solutions, let's call it like QuickBooks or Xero. And in this alliance between Xtract and Appficiency, it's also a pretty new alliance, but of course we have very good expectations about it, and we are working already with lots of different companies that are acquiring this connector. In this particular case, from Xtract, what we contribute with the AI technology, and Appficiency is the developer of the connector between our application and the ERP. These are some of the clients, our clients all around the world. We are based today in the US, but we have clients all around the world, as I was saying. For example, here we have Subway or Deloitte are some of the most commonly known companies that use this solution to reduce the amount of manual tasks from their teams. So our services include the automatic accounting of invoices, as I was saying. This process also covers the authorization of the invoices and the digitalization of travel expenses. So Xtract is a platform that puts together these three processes. And mainly what we work on is on automating the whole process of purchase invoices, as I was saying, from the moment the vendor sends their invoices to your email up to the moment when these invoices are already recorded and accounted into your ERP system. Sometimes this process may include the authorization of the invoice. For example, when you don't work with a purchase order workflow, in that case, we include an invoice authorization workflow inside the platform. If you already have a purchase order flow working, we will focus only on automating the accounting of the invoices into the ERP. Some of the benefits of automating this process, of course, are avoiding or investing the time, the available time of your team in processes that really make the difference, and not in a manual or repetitive task that adds no value. Also, you get real-time feedback from both systems. This is when an invoice is automatically recorded. You are informed in the same moment and without having to do anything manual. We will see that in the platform in some minutes. Of course, time reduction is one of the most important and relevant aspects of this kind of automations using intelligence and intelligent technology. Also, streamlining the manual workflows, avoiding, as I was saying, printing invoices or typing them manually into the ERP, and of course, time optimization. For you to have an idea, one person of a team entering invoices manually into an ERP takes around between 7 and 10 minutes to process one invoice. And with Xtract, we are talking around 10 minutes only of control. This is for about 500 to 1,000 invoices. So the time reduction is really significant. And companies, some of the examples we saw before of our clients, switch or go from having 1 to 10 people in their team to having a process that runs 100% automatically. And as I was saying, in a company that processes about 500 invoices per month, the savings per year are of around 400,000 dollars. This is, of course, approximately, depends on the amount of invoices you receive, and also the amount of items you have on each invoice. So Whenever you're ready, you can scan this QR code that is in the screen. I would like to show you now a little bit about the platform and how it works. I don't know, Devon, if you want me to put that right now, or I
Yeah,
understand
you can
you.
go through it right now. Yeah.
Perfect. So, one moment. Good. So basically now I'm in Xtract inside an Xtract account. This is of course a demo account. And what I'd like to show you here is how the whole process of purchase invoice management is covered by this platform. So what we do at the beginning of the process is we connect directly with the mail inbox where your vendors or suppliers send their invoices. So in the same moment your vendor sends an invoice, it will be read automatically all the data inside that invoice, including items, taxes, and every single data inside that document is read automatically and without any user having to configure the reading manually. Okay, so for example, let's take a look at this invoice over here. And here we can see every single data that the platform extracted from this invoice. We have, in this case, one line of product, one tax, and here I have the original document the supplier sent. Of course, here I can download it and take a look. But what's most relevant here is for you to see how it reads the information without you having to configure anything beforehand. And as I was saying, the format of that invoice can vary. It doesn't matter if it's an invoice from the US or Europe or Asia or whatever in the world, as long as it is a PDF document where you can select the information, like in this case. The tool will adapt to that specific format and will extract all the information it contains. So once the invoice is automatically read, as I was saying, in the same moment the vendor sends it to your email, it will arrive to this platform and it will be read automatically. The next step is to add any additional data that is important or necessary for this invoice to be registered in NetSuite. Okay, so for example, in this demo account, we have configured the data of the bulk line that it works as a product code or item code. So we can enter this particular this data at a item or at a provider level. When will I complete this information at the provider level? For example, when it's always the same for the provider. For example, if Avalon service electronic services has always the same bulk line, I will choose here by provider, and here in the provider section I will be able to add this bulk line only once. Okay, so if this provider sends us 200 invoices in the month, the bulk line data will be added automatically every single time. And it works the same way, adding this information at the product level. For example, here for the provider Axtel, we have added the book line at a product level. So here I will have all the single items this provider sent to us in different invoices, and I will be able to add the book line only once per product, and this will be matched automatically the next time the provider sends the same product. This is important. Adding this information is important because once the invoice is received, read, and this additional information, in this case I have the book line, for example, but it can be a countable account or a cost center, for example, just to mention other examples. Once this information is added, the next step is the process that takes these invoices from Xtract to NetSuite will run 100% automatically. And in this screen, I will be able to see which invoices are pending. This means the invoice still did not travel from here, from Xtract to NetSuite. And whenever that invoice is completed or it's already registered in NetSuite, I will see here the status change from pending to completed. In this particular integration with Appficiency, this process of automatically registering the invoices will run every 1 hour. So every 1 hour, all the invoices received that already have the additional information required completed will be registered in NetSuite or in Microsoft, depending on the ERP you're using, of course. And the status will change automatically here. And here I will be able to see which invoices are already accounted. For example, I can filter here and see which of them are already completed. And also if there was any error when processing that invoice. For example, if I add a item code that does not exist in NetSuite, the platform will inform me here that which is that specific error. Okay. I think there we have the complete process covered. The idea, of course, is for the large majority of the invoices to be registered automatically in NetSuite and to detect automatically when there is a mistake in that invoice. In this screen, as I was saying, we will be able to see that very easily.